A fire at Qatar's Ras Laffan energy complex caused by Iran, whose South Pars facility was also on fire after an Israeli attack. Both share the world's biggest natural gas field, divided only by an international sea border, which means Qatar owns the majority of it and to date has extracted 9 times more gas with better tech and more investment. Iran has been held back by international sanctions, but uses 94% of the gas it extracts for 40% of its overall energy needs. Qatar sells the majority of the gas to the rest of the world, most of whom are in Asia, where 80% of their gas is sold, and where the markets fell as soon as they opened.
India imports nearly 30% of its LNG requirement from Qatar, and all of it comes from Ras Laffan facility. So this is a fairly serious development in the long run.
Qatar, however, only supplies just under 19% of the world's gas, with Australia and the US taking the top 2 spots. But less gas means higher prices, which, for the biggest importer of natural gas in the world, the EU, isn't good. European markets, like here in Germany, opened lower as gas prices surged 25%, with natural gas accounting for roughly 21% of the EU's energy mix, almost all of it imported from the US and Norway.
The war in the Middle East has made the outlook significantly more uncertain, creating upside risks for inflation and downside risk for economic growth.
The UK, however, is less dependent on gas imports, needing only 60% for 1/3 of its energy needs.
You need a sort of a constantly reliable source of energy, and that is gas. So there is still that dependency there, which is why I'm afraid that what's going on in the Middle East does feed through.
Stocks did rebound a bit after interest rates in the UK and Europe were kept on hold. But despite the usual applause, there was nothing to celebrate when the US markets opened down.
I thought it would be worse, much worse actually. I thought there was a chance it could be much worse. It's not bad, and it's going to be over with pretty soon.
The price of gas is still nowhere near the 2022 high that followed the Russian invasion of Ukraine. But the rate of increase is much higher, and therefore the potential for much more economic pain to come. Paul Hawkins, TRT World.